I've run into this problem many times with our own company because you you have the best thinkers, and Steve Jobs says this, but Steve Jobs was also like obsessive. Um, but it's you always want to work backwards from the experience you want to deliver. And so while a lot of engineers are like problem solution sounds really stupid, or a lot of founders are like, no, I'm a visionary. I don't have to think about problem solution. That framework is incredibly handy because if you know the experience you want to deliver, or you know the problem set that you're looking at, even if you don't have the solution all fleshed out. I talked to a bunch of startups I advise with the same advice. It's like, who has this problem that you're solving? And some of them can't even articulate what the problem actually is. And that right there is just a red flag. You're dead on arrival at that point. So if you can't figure that out, how are you going to figure out who you need to go talk to learn more about this problem so that you can build a solution? I cannot tell you how many times I have people that want to go build the solution or want to go start coding, and like they haven't thought through who their customer is and how they experience the problem that they want to solve. Now, sometimes people get caught in that paralysis, but like you have to go talk to someone. Like even if you don't know what problem you want to solve, what you should do is sit down and say, these are the types of customers that I think have money and are the types of people that I would want to have in my network long term, and is a space that I'm curious about learning more. And then you're just kind of willy-nilly going with it. But like if your point of differentiation is something that is not going to resonate with a buyer, then you are not building anything valuable to that buyer. And this is a very important point with all of these people that have become AI entrepreneurs. What was the first use case that everybody used LLMs for? It was programmatic SEO. Why? Because it delivers value. You can do it at a cost less than what it currently costs to pay for a bunch of ads, which were getting more expensive. All the LLMs were already trained on the data that was used to engineer search algorithms to land on their page. And you can theoretically automate it. It's pretty fairly simple what that process is to do all of that. But that's only going to be alive for so long before everybody does the same things. And now, like, you're back at parity because everybody's just got AI SEO tools. And I think the biggest thing that I can say is like, you got to know your buyer. If you believe that the unique selling point of your product is based in technology or some tweak, one, that tweak better deliver 100% better experience, or you're going to get stuck in the existing solution is good enough. And two, you probably need to be talking to someone that's technical as your customer base. If a prime example of this is our company, we were building language models. And what we found is that marketers don't really care what the underlying model is. They care about the quality of the output such that they don't have to make edits, therefore saves them time, therefore gets them more revenue. But if we would have started from that, hey, we want to help businesses make more money through organic traffic by creating content at scale, then we can be like, oh, okay, well then we know like here's our performance metric we want to like help improve for that client. Here's what they currently pay for that type of solution if they do it. We know that this is a problem, and then we build the solution back into that. But if you start from the technology, you're just going to get lost and you're going to be a hammer looking for a nail. But it gets back to like, does your customer really care about that technical part, right? Like, I would argue that most users don't care about ChatGPT having memory of them. They don't. Like, most people just want to upload files and have ChatGPT do something for them. I think it's a useless kind of thing.